This event is a 30-year of transformation through sports. We will highlight the critical role that sports has played in Rwanda's post-liberation economic and social development, the impact of CVL subsidiaries that has contributed immensely to the growth and development of the sports ecosystem in Rwanda, the scores, the challenges, and everything that goes with this tournament. The event will culminate in a gala dinner and prize-giving ceremony later in the evening that will happen in this facility at the new golf club that is being built, a state-of-the-art facility here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villas. Once again, join us on this live broadcast where we are going to usher on everything at the nitty-gritty of what's going on the golf course, what is happening, and how the players are scoring on the golf course. Joining me on a plateau is David Mugaragu, my co-host for today, for a few minutes before he joins the players on the golf course to talk about what is going on. David, you know CVL. You are aware of the journey CVL has played in the liberation journey, the impact CVL has done in making sure that the population of Rwanda are well taken care of in so many factors, so many industries. What has CVL showed you through every various things that they do that can make you believe that truly they really contributed in this journey's liberation?
Thank you, Moses. As you said, this is a fourth edition. So since CVL started collaborating with golf, we have seen a lot of things that they have done. So we have seen many players that they are very, very interested to participate in this edition of golf tournament organized by CVL and the Kigali Golf Club. So as you said in shortly, I can see we have seen a lot of young kids and young players that are showed very, very interesting that they want to be cross with this course. So because of this CVL has put a lot of impact, has put a lot of effort that people they show that they want to be participate in this tournament. In fact.
Banyarwandakazi twongeye nanone kubishyira no mu Kinyarwanda kugira ngo abavandimwe n'inshuti ndetse n'abantu bakurikira televiziyo y'u Rwanda na channel zose za RBA babashe kumva neza icyo CVL ndetse n'uyu mukino wa golf uyu munsi cyusobanuye mu mateka y'Abanyarwanda, mu mateka ya CVL nka company cyangwa organization ikomeye muri kino gihugu cy'u Rwanda yakoze akazi gakomeye mu iterambere ry'igihugu, mu iterambere y'Abanyarwanda, mu buzima n'imibereho ya buri munsi y'Abanyarwanda. Nkuko twabivuze, iyi ni tournoi ya gatatu cyangwa se ni competition ingaruka mwaka bwa gatatu CVL cyangwa se Crystal Ventures Limited, company ikomeye cyane mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda ikoza hano kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villa, ifatanyije n'Abanyarwanda, Abanyarwanda n'Abanyarwandakazi bakina umukino wa golf, ariko ndetse n'Abanyarwanda batari hano batarimo gukina ariko bagizweho impact cyangwa se ingaruka nziza mu kazi gakomeye CVL yakoze ibinyujije mu makampani atandukanye mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda. CVL yakoze akazi gakomeye mu iterambere ry'ubukungu, infrastructure cyangwa se imyubakire, imihanda, amazu yubatswe, hari ibinyobwa, amakampani agiye atandukanye mu mutekano. Twaza tuzi nyuma jenoside yakorewe abatutsi mu 1994 uburyo igihugu cyarashegeshwe no kutagira umutekano. Imwe muri kampani za CVL yitwa Isco Security yakoze akazi gakomeye mu mutekano, mu kurinda umutekano w'Abanyarwanda ndetse n'abantu bose batuye mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda mu makampani atandukanye aba muri kino gihugu. Teme y'uyu munsi ni imyaka 30 mu rugendo rwo gutera imbere binyujije yanyujije muri siporo cyangwa se mu mikino yose itandukanye. CVL yagize uruhare mu mikino itandukanye, ntago ari golf gusa, yagize uruhare mu mikino nka basketball, mu mikino nka football, mu kubaka amastade atandukanye, mu kubaka ibibuga bikinirwaho imikino itandukanye mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda. CVL turaza kuvugana n'abayobozi bayo, tuvugane n'abakinnyi bakina golf, tuvugane n'abantu bose bagiye bagira uruhare muri rino terambere. Uyu muhango w'uyu munsi uri buze kurangira ku mugoroba batanga ibihembo ku bakinnyi bitwaye neza muri uno mukino wa golf, ndetse banashimira abafatanyabikorwa bakoranye na CVL muri runo rugendo rw'imyaka 30, ndetse hajyaho no gufata imigabo n'imigambi y'ibindi bikorwa bigomba gukorwa nyuma y'uko iyi myaka 30 irangiye. Urugendo rwa CVL ntabwo ari imyaka 30 gusa irangiye, ahubwo n'indi myaka myinshi iri imbere bakomeza gufatanya n'u Rwanda ndetse n'abanyarwanda gukomeza kwiteza imbere. David Mugaragu, nkuko twabivugaga mu kanya, umukino wa golf ni umwe mu mikino igira uruhare cyane mu iterambere ry'ibikorwa remezo. CVL yagizemo uruhare rukomeye mu makampani yayo atandukanye. Aha turi ni kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villa, ni facility ikomeye ndetse iri ku rwego mpuzamahanga. Mu by'ukuri nkaho uba muri siporo cyane, ni iki umaze kubona wafata umukino wa golf ukawuhuza na CVL kugira ngo abantu bumve neza impamvu ari ibintu bifite agaciro cyane kuba turi aha ngaho umunsi nk'uyu?
Moses nyirango ugiye warubereye kuri iki gikorwa remezo, nabivuze kubera ko iki gikorwa remezo cyagiye gituma hari abantu benshi bifuza kuba baza kukireba. Bamwe n'abakinnyi, kuko ugiye kureba uretse abakinnyi ariko abafasha b'abakinnyi ubona n'urubyiruko ahanini abenshi baturiye kino kibuga, kandi nuvuga ngo ibyo bituma hari ikintu urwo rubyiruko rubasha kwinjiza mu kubateza imbere. Abandi nabo baje bakiri batoya batangira gukina umukino wa golf ku buryo ko bagenda bazamuka. Abo bantu babakinnyi bafasha usanga bafitemo connection ku buryo nabo babategura ndetse no kubishyura izo membership ku buryo bamwe nabo bakina bakazamuka ndetse bakagenda babona connection zigiye zitandukanye. Ugiye kureba rero uruhare rwa CVL kubera ko imikino kugira ngo ibashe kugenda neza nuko haba hari ibikorwa remezo. Ni CVL nk'uko bivugaga ifatanyije n'izo kampani zose, yaba mu birebana n'inyubako ndetse no kubaka ibyo bikorwa remezo. Iyo ufite ibikorwa remezo ubasha kubikiniraho, ariko nanone ntiwabikiniraho udafite uwo mutekano. Niyo mpamvu agaruka kuri iyo isiko, nuvuga ngo kugira ngo ukine wumva wizeye ko uri mukino uruze kugenda neza nuko nibura ukina umva ufite iyo security. Ikindi kandi niba harimo kampani nk'izi za Inyange, nuvuga ngo niba umukinnyi agiye gukina umukino abagomba gukina ari uko afite ubuzima bwiza. Ubuzima bwiza nuko abagomba kubona ayo mazi meza cyangwa se nibyo bimufasha mu kibuga kugira ngo aze kuza kwitwara neza.
Ikindi navuga mu ijambo David uvuze Inyange, nibuka ka yogati buriya nanjye ndi umwe mu bantu kagiye kagwa neza. Urebye yogati ugafata ji ya pome ya mango, amazi urabona ntago wakicara aha ngaha umwanya munini utasomye kuri ayo mazi. Nta mazi meza nk'Inyange rero, baravuga ngo always Inyange, cyangwa se igihe cyose Inyange. Akaji kakatugeraho, amazi akatugeraho, yogati abantu bafite abana hirya no hino mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda baza akamaro yogati yagiye ibagirira. Ndetse tuvuze n'ibindi bikorwa bigiye bitandukanye. Bafite East African Granite Industries, abantu bubatse amazu mu Rwanda, igikoni kidafite inzu idafite amakaro ya East African Granite. Ese waba utuye hehe? Waba utuye ahantu hameze hate? Igihugu ISCO, twese tuza agaciro ISCO yakoze muri kino gihugu cy'u Rwanda ku bijyanye n'umutekano. Nibyo igihugu cy'u Rwanda gifite umutekano cyane uyu munsi, ariko mwibuke nyuma ya Jenoside yakorewe Abatutsi mu 1994 twamaze imyaka myinshi mu by'ukuri abaturage batumva ko umutekano uhagije, bikangwa ko buri muntu wese agenda agira company ya security kuri gate ye. ISCO yagize uruhare rukomeye, ni pioneers icyo bita personal security cyangwa se security y'abantu ku giti cyabo ndetse no ku ngo. Ni ibintu bikomeye isco yagiye ikora. Turagenda tuvuga companies zigiye zitandukanye, harimo Rio Contractors. Mu Rwanda twese abanyarwanda tuza agaciro Rio Contractors yagize mu kubaka imihanda. Iyo tuvuga infrastructure, iyo tuvuga ibikorwa remezo, igihugu kidafite imihanda buriya kiba ari ikibazo. Ujya ubona iyo umuntu avuga nk'ubano turano kuri Kigali Golf Resort Villa, hari umuhanda uri hano hafi uhuza Kacyiru hano hejuru ya Minagiri ukazamuka kagera hano kuri umuhanda uri hejuru kuri golf bita ngo KG13 Avenue. Uyu muhanda mu by'ukuri turibuka twese mbere y'uko ino facility batangira kuyikora, uyu muhanda ntago wari uhari. Abantu baribuka ino green carpet iri hano izengurutse ikibuga cya golf club. Urabizi la green carpet kuntu yagize uruhare rukomeye muri siporo y'abantu. Iyo ugeze ku mugoroba ubona ukuntu abantu baba bahari ari benshi bakora siporo. Ibyo ni ibikorwa bigiye bitandukanye Rio Contractors ndetse na NPD. Abantu babona amapave yubaka ku nkengero z'imihanda, abantu babona amashanyarazi, aya mapoto yose y'amabeto bakira amashanyarazi acaho insinga z'amashanyarazi distribution mu Rwanda. Ibyo byose ni ibikorwa bya companies zigiye zitandukanye za CVL ndetse n'izindi. Tuzi Ruriba Clays, umuntu wubatse inzu adashyizeho Ruriba, itafari rya Ruriba. Tuza agaciro iryo tafari rimeze, ukuntu rikomeye, ukuntu ari itafari ryiza, mbese kandi rya gisirimu. Nuvuga ngo ni ibikorwa bigiye bitandukanye by'intashyikirwa bigira uruhare rukomeye mu buzima bw'abanyarwanda ndetse n'abantu batuye mu Rwanda, kuko ntabwo ari abanyarwanda gusa CVL ikorera n'abandi bantu batuye mu Rwanda, kuko turavuga abanyamahanga batuye mu Rwanda bose bakabaho nk'abasirimu. Ngibyo byo rero bimwe mu bikorwa bigiye bitandukanye turi komeza kubivugaho muri detail n'abayobozi ba CVL ndetse n'abayobozi batandukanye ba hano kuri golf, batubwira details z'uyu mukino n'uko ibintu bimeze. Mbere yuko nkurekura rero nimba ari ikintu wavuga kugira ngo ujye kuduha na interview zo mu kibuga, turebe n'ukuntu umukino mu kibuga umeze n'abantu bagenda batubwira uko mu kibuga bihagaze.
Ikintu ngiye kongeraho, navuga ko CVL warugarutse ku makampani bakora ndetse n'ibikorwa bagizeho. Ngiye kugaruka ku mukino wa golf. Ugiye kureba Moses, abantu ubusangamo hano kuri course cyangwa se abantu barimo bararushanwa, ubusanga n'abayobozi b'ibyo bigo bavugaga kampani zitandukanye, usanga n'abadeje mu makampani agiye atandukanye, n'abayobozi bo mu nzego zigiye zitandukanye. Navuga ko abari abantu bakomeye ku buryo ahangaha yaba CVL ndetse n'amakampani bakorana bahura n'abandi bantu, cyane cyane ko muri aba bakinnyi Moses kuza kugenda ujye imbere uraza kugenda ubigarukaho, n'abakinnyi baturuka Uganda, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya ndetse no mu gihugu cy'u Burundi. Ibihugu nk'ibyo rero Moses biba byazanye abo bakinnyi baje nabo usanga ari abantu navuga ko bakomeye cyangwa se bafite amakampani bayobora muri ibyo bihugu byabo, ku buryo izi kampani za hano mu Rwanda n'aba bakinnyi b'abanyarwanda nabo ibyo baba barimo barakora ndetse na kampani baba bahagarariye ndetse hamwe na CVL. Iyo bahuye n'abo bantu bose uko bagenda bakina, kubera ko umukino wa golf ubundi burya uba ari umukino ahanini bavuga ko ari uwa business. Ni ukuvuga ngo iratraje bava kuri hall imwe bajya ku yindi, kora iratraje irimo hagaho bagenda baganira. So navuga ko rero ahangazi bari inyungu kuri CVL by'umwihariko no ku mukino wa golf, kubera ko bunguka abo bantu ndetse n'iyo connection yindi y'abo bantu bavuye muri ibyo bihugu bindi, bituma n'umukino ukomeza gutera imbere ndetse yewe n'iyo connection ndetse n'imbibi zigakomeza kugenda zaguka. So navuga ko rero Moses CVL yakoze akazi kanini gakomeye, gusa nanone nizera ko no ku munsi w'ejo twarimo tuganira n'ushinzwe imenyesha bikorwa ndetse na communication, ambwira ko n'ubundi bagitekereza kugenda bagura bajya no mu yindi mikino, ko bagiye bigarukaho basket bayigiyemo, football barimo barubatse ibyo bikorwa remezo. Ariko noneho nayo ma equipe muri iyo mikino igiye itandukanye nabo bafite gahunda yuko bagenda bajyamo kugira ngo umukino cyangwa se sport hano mu Rwanda ikomeze kugenda yaguka, atari ukuvuga ari golf turimo turareba gusa, ariko n'indi mikino yose muri rusange.
Abantu muri ku buhanga bw'ibyuma mutwerekere abanyarwanda n'abadukurikiye izi ji ziri hano hafi aya mazi. Mugaragu sinshaka ko yasubira mu kibuga afite akanyota. David rwose ubanze unyweho ushira akanyota kugira ngo n'ubu uri mu kibuga utaza rwose kugwa isari, kuko Inyange iti uguye isari uri mu kibuga duhari ninde twabisobanura dute, cyane cyane ko icyemezo cyabo ari ukugira ngo bamare abanyarwanda inyota ba making sure yuko abanyarwanda baryohewe bafite ji zitarimo amasukari menshi y'amasukari bajya kuvuga ngo yo mu nganda, amazi meza ndetse na za yogurt n'ibindi bikorwa bigiye bitandukanye turi buze kwerekanira hano muri kino kiganiro. Ngo twabivuze kiri kiganiro kiri mu amasaha arenza 2 n'igice kuri televiziyo Rwanda na social media zitandukanye za televiziyo Rwanda. Ndetse mu kanya gatoya rero turakira abayobozi ba CVL ndetse n'aba Kigali Golf Club baze batubwire detaye, batubwire uko umukino uteguwe, kuhagaze, amategeko, amabwiriza ndetse n'ibindi byose bifite ahantu bihuriye na kino gikorwa cy'uyu munsi. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to welcome leaders of the Kigali Golf Club and CVL to come and usher us into the details and the nitty-gritty of this event, what it's all about, what the purpose, the reason, and why we are here, and the whole journey for this last 30 years of the transformation journey through sports. Shortly, we'll be right back as you keep looking on the golf course how the players are playing. We'll be right back with our guest. Welcome back on the live broadcast of this CVL 30th Libation Journey, the Inter-Club Golf Challenge happening here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villa. Joining me is Mr. Jesh Arnold Tugume, a seasonal golfer and a house member
Thank you.
A golf player?
Thank you. Yes, thank you for having me.
Who played golf yesterday?
Yes.
I think before we talk much, can you tell us how you played? Because people want to know. We are not talking about CVL only. Of course, CVL is the reason we are all sitting here, but golf is a big part of it.
Yes.
Mr. Jesh,
yes.
Tell us how you played.
I played fairly. It is unfortunate that yesterday you weren't on the course. Arabia wasn't on the course to capture the moments, but I had a fair game. I played, for those that know golf, I played 2 over.
2 over gross? That means...
no, 2 over... no, not 2 over gross.
So you mean 2 over net?
2 over net.
Okay.
So that was my play, but...
We'll explain people what the meaning of 2 over net
yes.
and not gross.
Yes.
So we'll tell them about it.
It will be explained, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Jesh, this libation journey, the last 30 years, we all know how Rwanda was devastated during the genocide against us in 1994. Yes. How everybody was afraid of their security, their well-being, how they can raise their children, the infrastructure. You know, when you look at the housing, how the houses were, how the roads were. When you look at people could not be able to get clean water, people could not be able to get most of the construction materials were difficult to get. You know, so what is your take on the CVL activities for these last 30 years, and how can you connect it with the whole agenda of our country in terms of transformation, through sports and the well-being of the people?
Yes, CVL has been it has been a big pillar to the transformation. First in sports, and then also in the well-being of people, security, just like the way you said, in Nyanje providing water, providing the juice and what. Security, we have ISCO, you see, it's part of that. And then when it comes to sports, just like this activity it has decided to involve itself in, I would say CVL has been very very important, or it has been a big pillar to Rwanda's transformation for the 30 years. When you look at the sport itself, this is the 3rd edition. Rwanda has decided to, CVL has decided to have a foot in the impact of the game, because coming in, inviting people from different countries. We have people from all over the African continent.
Yeah, to be clear, it's about 400 members.
Yes.
Because this event has been played in 2 days.
Yes.
Because all 400 members could not be accommodated at once. Hence, players played yesterday on Saturday, and others played today.
Yes.
That's why you played yesterday.
Yeah.
And others are on the course.
Yes. And there are still more coming.
And
you know?
more are coming.
So 400 members is a good number.
It's a very good turnout.
And if you're to see, even in the region, it's a very commendable number. And people are coming from all over. We have people from Nigeria. We have people from Burundi. We have people from Kenya. We have people from Rwanda. Uganda. So it's a tournament that is bringing people together, you know, and we are happy about it. We are happy that CVL decided to partner with KGC and Kigali Golf Resort and Villa to bring this to reality.
Yeah. You are part of the committee members. You are the house member. Some people don't know what the meaning of house member.
Yes.
But you know, golf has its own terms,
yes,
terminologies. As a house member, yes, you've seen the growth of this facility.
Yes.
You know, from when it was not as good as it is today to it being a championship golf course.
Yes.
You know, designed by a gully player.
Yes.
And a seasonal golfer from who
South
won
Africa.
so many championships on a global stage. This facility, there's a lot that is not even being seen yet.
Yes.
But we'll usher into that later. How has the transformation journey been to you as a golfer specifically?
It has been an interesting journey because right now we have a 18-hole course. At some point it was 9, so meaning you had to play 2 times, you know, to have a complete game. But in partnership with the government and in partnership with different partners, came on, and now the transformation has been on. We have a world-class course, 18 holes. It comes with a very beautiful clubhouse. I would say in the region, if not on the African continent. Very nice, and people are going to enjoy it. I'm sure of that. And then also with the game, we have seen the numbers grow. We are currently above 600 members, you know. So the game has grown. The game has grown in terms of numbers, in terms of the facility, and in terms of attracting, you know, people. Like we have people who come from different parts of the country. I mean, different parts of the world, just to come and play there because they have had this a nice golf course. Yeah. So I would say it has been a very interesting journey.
Mr. Jess, thank you so much for your time with me. I will call you shortly again because you are with me throughout, and thank you for being around. But before then, I would like to call the lady captain, a seasonal golfer, a trailblazer in this golf game, a woman who has really made the game of golf her own. She has won countless trophies. She's not just a walkover who just come in and play the game. She's a very prominent golfer, a face of this game in terms of women in golf. I'm so happy to introduce Mrs. Jenny Linda, the lady captain here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villa. And as soon as everything is ready, Mrs. Jenny will be able to talk to us about the details of this game. And everything that goes with the game. Miss Jenny, this is a third edition of CVL Liberation Interclub Challenge 2024. There have been 3 others that happened before. From the golfer's perspective, what sponsorship like this really contribute into the evolvement, into the enjoyment, into the growth of the game of golf?
Thank you so much, Moses. First of all, allow me once again introduce myself. I'm Jenny Kalisa Linda. I'm the lady captain, Kigali Golf Club. And by the way, thank you so much for all those compliments. I am humbled.
And they are all true.
I appreciate.
Yes.
Anyhow, back to the game. I should thank, first of all, our sponsors, CVL. It's been a good and an excellent journey. I think CVL is one of the best sponsors that we have that brings together all the golfers within the region and far. It's not within East Africa alone. We also see the Nigerians coming in to play golf. So it's been growing. This is the 3rd edition. Like we get so many members from Uganda, Kenya. I think actually today the number from Uganda has actually reduced. Why? Because there's another big tournament going on. But either way, it did not stop them from coming. I think we have like 60 members from all of Africa, let me say that. So I think it's been a good thing. It's a good experience. The numbers have grown. That itself is also an advantage. They enjoy the game. They enjoy the sponsorship. The prizes themselves, I can't mention. You just wait and see what will be awarded to the winners today, later in the evening.
You ended on prizes itself. I know CVR does not come short. As big as they are, they always make something stand out. Yes. So for people not to get to know what is going to happen, let's make it a secret for a while. Later we'll be able to hopefully talk about it, but not so sure about it. But then coming to the game of golf have so many technicalities. Earlier on the plateau, I was talking to Jesh. He was talking about over, 2 over, net, gross. As much as I understand, but a lot of people who are following us, some of them don't understand. So starting with the mode of play, this tournament, which is being played in 2 days, separate. It's actually a one-day event, but because the turnout was a lot of members, so they could not really play all of them at once on one day. So what is the mode of play? And someone who asked about what's the handicap. You know, we really need to distinguish the handicap, the actual wording of a handicap and how handicap works on a game of golf. You know, normally the captain speaks about it, but we are very happy you to speak about it because there's something I'll ask you about ladies, women in golf, and you are the perfect candidate to answer that question. So please, the handicap, the over, the net, the gross, and the mode of play.
Thank you so much, Moses. The mode of play for this tournament is called stroke play. What do I mean by stroke play? I'll explain it in a layman's language. Stroke play, these are the strokes you play on the course. The course is 72, you're supposed to play 72 strokes. Those are the times you hit your ball. That is the course. But when you talk of a handicap is like, how handicapped, we all understand what a handicap is. You're handicapped. So those are the challenges you face on the course. Let's say I am handicap 8. So I am only allowed 8 mistakes on the course. Those are the only mistakes I'm allowed on the course. But there are so many people who have got higher handicaps. Like, let's say for the ladies, I think the highest handicap today we use in Kigali Golf Club is 36. So you're allowed 36. If you do 36, you add to 72. That is, I think, 108, if I'm correct, 108. So if you remove your handicap, you remain with the 72 strokes that you're supposed to play on the course. It doesn't mean that you've played a good game, no. There is what we call what is called a birdie. A birdie is when you play a less stroke on the number of strokes you're supposed to play on the hole. There's a par, there's a bogey. I can't go into details of explaining the whole game, but let me also let those who have an interest in this game also join. Come and see what golf is all about. It's an interesting sport.
Urakoze cyane Jenny Linda, ni lady captain cyangwa se turacyari kumwe uretse kugenda no kugira ngo dusobanurire nabumva ururimi rw'iki Inyarwanda muri make. Aravuga ati umukino wa golf ugira uburyo bwinshi butandukanye ukinwamo. Hari icyo bita stroke play cyangwa se uko ujya gukina mu kibuga inshuro ugomba gutera bakazibara zose amanota wakinnye bakayabara yose. Handicap, mu by'ukuri handicap ntago ari kuvuga kubana n'uburema cyangwa se uburema cyangwa ubumuga nk'uko iryo jambo ryakabaye riba translated direct mu Kinyarwanda, ahubwo mu by'ukuri muri golf hari amanota baguha bita handicap. Nuvuga ngo bihera kuri handicap 0 kugera kuri handicap 36 ku badamu ndetse 0 kugera kuri 28 ku bagabo. Bivuze ngo iyo mibare iyo ukinnye muri golf inshuro ukinnye bakuramo iyo mibare yawe usanzwe ufite kugira ngo bamenye icyo bita net cyangwa se imibare wakinnye muri golf ukuyemo ya handicap yawe akaba ari yo babasha kubara muri mode of play cyangwa se mu buryo bwitwa stroke play. Hari n'ubundi buryo bwinshi bugiye butandukanye, hari zo bita Stableford point, hari n'ubundi bugiye butandukanye bagenda babara, ariko uyu munsi uburyo buri bukoreshwe n'uburyo bwitwa stroke play. Agasobanura ati rero ku bandi bantu bifuza kuza gukina golf no gusobanukirwa uburyo umukino wa golf ukinwa, ni karibu kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villas. Muhawe ikaze kuko hari icyo bita starter pack hano kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villas, uburyo baguha ibyuma ukinisha, bakaguha professional cyangwa se umwarimu w'umuhanga w'umunyamwuga ukwigisha akagusobanura ukuntu uno mukino ukinwa, bakakubwira ndetse n'icyo iki kibuga kiguha kugira ngo kiguhe ikaze ubashe kuza gukina uno mukino. Jenny Linda rero ni umudamu mu by'ukuri ukina uno mukino kandi umenyereye, maze igihe kinini akina. What is your handicap? Afite handicap 8. Nuvuga ngo we yavuye kuri 36 aramanuka ageze ku 8, arimo arasatira abo bita professional, abo bita single. Nuvuga ngo she's already single of course, but you are heading to the professional category soon. If you could,
If my age would allow me, yes,
no,
I would
no.
want to become a profession,
No,
but
no,
not
age will
really.
allow. You just have to put more effort. So, banyarwandakazi rero turagenda tubivanga icyongereza ndetse n'ikinyarwanda kugira ngo abatwumva mu kinyarwanda badukurikiye babashe kubyumva ndetse n'abatwumva mu cyongereza babashe kubyumva. Miss Jenny, talking about the game of golf, the technicalities, the mode of play. Now, I would want us to talk about the regulations. As we know, there are a couple of regulations that has been updated from the R&A, the regulators of the game of golf. We are not going to dwell deep into that for today. However, we are trying to we tell people that this is a championship standard golf course. As a golfer, as a lead captain, how has this facility really improved people's game?
Wenda icyo navuga nanjye kangerageza vuge mu kinyarwanda.
Thank you.
Amategeko burya iyo utangira umukino uwo ari wo wose, let's not talk about golf alone, ariko umukino wose utangira kwiga wiga bakwigisha amategeko. Kandi hari n'ibindi dukora iyo wakoze nikosa turagohana, what you call DQ, you're disqualified.
Yes.
So ndumva nta kibazo twari twagira muri uyu mukino twagize wa CVL tournament. I don't think we've met any challenges. Amategeko barayazi from the beginning, utangira iyo professional ariwe trainer akwigisha aba kwigisha n'amategeko. Yego twiga buri munsi, hari ibyo tutajya tumenya, amakosa ukorera mu kibuga utazi ko ari ikosa kandi aho barakwigisha. Ariko ndumva nta challenges zitwa ngo rules and regulations twagize, umukino abantu barawuzi, n'utawuzi uwukinanye nawe aragerageza kugusobanurira iyo wakoze ikosa.
Urakoze cyane. Thank you so very much. She just spoke about that during this time of CVL Interclub Championship, Interclub Golf Challenge, there was no difficulties in terms of rules and regulation. The challenges are there on the golf course, but it is on a playing side, like players playing, challenging each other, rather than being a challenge for the rules and the regulation. And she also mentioned that as part of the program, when you are joining the golf course, you are being trained on the rules and the regulation, the etiquettes, how do you dress, how do you play with your golf players, and the trainings. The professional golfers are ready and available to train new golfers. The starter pack that is provided by the Kigali Golf Resort and Villas, and more and more. Before I let Miss Jenny Linda leave, there is a huge movement coming up called Women in Golf. Jenny, please tell us a bit about women in golf and why it's important to have more women playing golf, and how will that contribute to the socio-economic of the country development?
Icyo navuga kuri women in golf, normally ubusanzwe n'abagore bakinaga golf, ariko today there's a big number coming up of women playing golf. Like, let's talk about our club. We used to be a very small number, but I'm glad to say that there's an initiative we started which is called Ladies' Night. We've seen numbers grow among ladies. So the Ladies' Night itself is to promote the game of golf among women. We've seen the numbers grow, and we actually want to thank our sponsors that are promoting us to see that actually ladies come to play this game. People think that golf is expensive. Yes, it's an expensive sport, but that can't stop you from playing it. And that's why I'm actually encouraging ladies, because every last Friday of the month we do have the Ladies' Night, and we encourage every member, lady member, to bring a friend. We are still small. I think the membership of 600 members in Kigali Golf Club, we have about 80 ladies today. 80. That is a very small number compared to the men. So I encourage more ladies, especially the young girls, to join. Like the young girls, they have, the prices are high, but for the students, I think we have a free subscription for the students. They are trained for free. So we encourage all the youth. I don't know where Jesh has gone, but there's a program that he started training the young kids. So
he's going to tell me about it later.
Yes,
shortly.
that will also help us to grow the game of golf, especially in the youth, the young girls. That will come to later to, there will be the Jennies of today, if I may say.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. Thank you for joining us today, and we are so happy and privileged to have you on a plateau, telling us about every detail you just shared with us, and hopefully you'll be one of the winners. And I really, really look forward for the gala dinner and the prize giving ceremony later today.
Thank you so much.
Murakoze cyane Jenny Linda kuba wabashije kubana natwe muri kino kiganiro, adusobanuriye uburyo programme yitwa Women in Golf cyangwa se abadamu mu mukino wa golf ari programme ikenewe cyane, ikenewe hano kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villa. Bashaka abadamu benshi akavuga bati abadamu deja cyangwa se abadamu basanzwe ari abamambure hano barasabwa kuba bazana bagenzi babo, inshuti, abavandimwe, tell friend to tell friend, cyangwa bwira inshuti yawe bwira inshuti yawe ize kujoininga umukino wa golf. Ati abamambure b'abadamu ni 80 hano, ugereranyije n'umubare w'abamambure bose 600. Urumva na abadamu 80 ku bagabo 520. Mu by'ukuri abadamu umubare uracyari mutoya, ariko nka Kigali Golf Club committee ndetse na Rwanda Golf Union ndetse n'ama komite atandukanye aba hano kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villa facility barakora imbaraga zikomeye kugira ngo bazane abakinnyi b'abadamu biyongera ku bandi basanzwe bahari. Ati hari program yo kwigisha abana batoya, ndetse iyo program harimo abo bigishiza ubuntu. Mu by'ukuri baravuga bati ni muze mu joining hano cyangwa se mwiyandikisha hano kuri Kigali Golf Club, ubundi namwe mubashe kuba mwakina uno mukino wa golf. Shortly, I'm going to receive leaders of CVL to talk about the CVL and many more of what CVL stand out and what CVL is all about, and the transformation journey. A bit in details, and also the theme of this year, 30 years transformation journey through sports. To also tell about more details about everything about CVR. Joining me shortly is Mr. Mugisha Emmanuel, the CVR Marketing and Communication Head, to talk about the CVR Interclub Golf Challenge editions and how it has helped connect CVR and its subsidiaries with their customers. Shortly, Mr. Mugisha is going to join me to talk about every detail about this CVL event that is really going on. Joining me, as I was just spoke earlier, is Mr. Mugisha Emmanuel, the CVR Marketing and Communication Head. He's going to talk about the past CVL events. He's going to talk about the Interclub Golf Challenge edition of this year. He is going to talk about how these events have connected CVL and its customers, and how the subsidiaries of CVL play a big role in this particular journey for this last 30 years journey. Thank you so much, Mr. Mugisha. Welcome.
Thank you, Moses. So this is such a great honor for us as Crystal Ventures that you have allowed us to just have this moment to just speak to the Rwandans and all the viewers from the world about this great occasion, the Golf Challenge, that is now on its 3rd edition. We have had several editions from the first time that we took interest in supporting this particular sport. We saw this as an opportunity of a wide base to impact many people. Our mantra as CVL is to create wealth and improve lives.
Wow.
And I believe this is something that pertains to everybody.
This is an epitome of lifestyle.
Oh, yes.
Creating wealth
and improving lives.
And improving lives.
I'm sure, Moses, if you are able to create enough wealth and improve your life, your family's life, your neighbors' lives, we can say that that is a great achievement in life.
I am a partaker of this growth. I've been there. I've seen some of it.
Yes.
And I'm really thankful as a partaker, a Rwandan who is really seeing the role of CVL that CVL is doing. Let's talk about the role of CVL to commemorate the Rwandan celebration journey. You know, celebrating some achievements. You know, of the whole journey. 30 years is not a small time.
Yes.
And looking back of what this country was.
Yes.
In 1994 genocide against Tutsi.
Yes.
The transformation has been immense,
Yes.
challenging, but also rewarding.
Yes.
And CVL played a huge role
Yes.
in making this happen.
Yes.
Please take us through the achievements or that CVL really achieved.
Yes. So one of the first things I can talk about probably is when we are talking about this as a commemoration of 30 years of liberation, first is for us to understand what is liberation. And in a short sentence, what I can say is liberation is giving you the right to choice. Many people don't have a right to choose. They will tell you what to do, when to do it, and for whom to do it. But when you are liberated, you have the right to choose.
Utararengaho reka mbisobanurira abanyarwanda babyumve neza bumva ururimi rw'ikinyarwanda. Aravuga ngo liberation is to have the right to choose. Ni ukuvuga ngo kwibohora nyako ni uguhabwa uburenganzira bwo guhitamo. Ati hari abantu benshi bariho ariko ubwo burenganzira batabufite, hari abantu benshi bariho mu bihugu bitandukanye mu bihe bitandukanye ariko ubwo burenganzira batabufite. By'umwihariko abanyarwanda turabizi muri jenoside yakorewe abatutsi mu 1994 ubwo burenganzira ntabwo twari dufite bwo guhitamo kuko ibyabaye mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda ni ibintu bikomeye cyane. Atariko CVR yaje gukora ikintu gikomeye kugira ngo ijue role cyangwa se igira uruhare rukomeye mu kugira ngo iyo transformation journey cyangwa se iyo guhinduka muri kino gihugu mu buryo bw'ubukungu ndetse n'ubuzima bwiza abanyarwanda bagomba kugira ibigiramo uruhare rukomeye. Yahaye abanyarwanda rero uburenganzira bwo guhitamo gukira, guhitamo gukora bigakunda, guhitamo kugira umutekano, guhitamo kunywa amazi meza, guhitamo kubakisha ibikoresho byiza ndetse no guhitamo gutura heza, kugira imihanda myiza, kugenda ahantu heza ndetse n'ibindi. Ati rero akazi kacu gakomeye ni ukubaka ubukungu ndetse no kubaka ubuzima bwiza, tugaha abanyarwanda uburenganzira bwo guhitamo. As we were talking about the achievement, there are some standout achievement that CVR has really done that you would be proud to share with the Rwandans and everyone else who is here in this broadcast.
Yes. In a general outlook, CVL, under such a great leadership of His Excellence and the teams that support our leadership, we have had the opportunity to build roads, NPD, and besides it, of course, rail contractors and East African Granite have played a major role in infrastructure. As you well know, without infrastructure, we cannot have people move effectively from one region to another. We cannot have goods that are across the countries, to move them into marketplaces where they can access good prices and a good return for their hard work. And so also reducing congestion within the city, as you can see, the Kigali infrastructure project that has helped to declutter the traffic jam, having alternative routes. But even then, having people who have their real estate. If you have a house, for example, in somewhere below in Mijina or any of those places that had bad roads, now you can collect a better rent because now you are on a tarmac road. We have had impact in real estate through real contractors. That is now a very highly professionalized company delivering very big projects. And I believe we'll have someone who will talk a little more into that. And then we have had in the beverage industries, we have actually some, if not the best beverage products in terms of quality. We have the best products that are clinically tested and proven that they are the best products. And all these really are improving the lives of Rwandans, creating opportunities for more business employment. All we do really is to create a platform for people to grow in their capacity, to build their lives, expand businesses, and improve their quality of life.
You just spoke about the roads, the connectivity, how Rio Contractors, NPD, and East African Granite have played a huge role in roads connectivity, real estate, and more. In essence, as people who are living in Rwanda or Rwandans who are in Rwanda, they all know when you have a house and then they put a tarmac road, a value of a house is automatically increased between 30 to 40, 50, 60% just because the road just passed in front of your house. So that is really a huge impact Rio Contractors and NPD are doing in this transformation journey. Mu magambo make mu Kinyarwanda, Mr. Mugisha cyangwa se Bwana Mugisha Emmanuel ushinzwe ibikorwa by'ubucuruzi ndetse n'itangaza amakuru muri CVL aravuga ati companies zimwe muri company zigize umuryango mugari wa CVL zirimo Rio Contractors, zirimo NPD, zirimo East African Granite Industries zagize uruhare rukomeye mu kubaka ibikorwa remezo muri kino gihugu cy'u Rwanda. Avuga imihanda, avuga kamaro imihanda ifitiye abaturage muri business. Mu by'ukuri nimba utuye ahantu hamwe ariko ibikorwa by'ubucuruzi biri hakurya y'ikiraro cyangwa hakurya y'umugezi hakubakwa umuhanda cyangwa hakubakwa ikiraro gihuza utwo duce twombi, mu by'ukuri uburyo utwara ibikorwa byawe ubikura aho ubikura ubijyana aho ugomba kubicuruza biroroha ndetse bikagabanya na transport agomba gukoresha, bityo bigatuma ubasha kugira amafaranga, umusaruro ukagera ku baguzi ndetse n'abaguzi nabo bakabona umusaruro kandi ku mafaranga abahenze. Muri ya moto yabo cyangwa se muri ya gahunda yabo yo kuvuga ngo kubaka ubukire ndetse bahindura n'ubuzima bw'abaturage. Avuga ku binyobwa by'uruganda Inyange Industries, harimo za jus zitandukanye, jus za Inyange mu by'ukuri iyi ni jus ya pome, ni apple juice, ati ziri clinically tested. Ati mu by'ukuri ni ji zemejwe na RSB cyangwa Rwanda Standard Board. Mu by'ukuri zidafite ya sukari bajya bavuga ngo iyo ufite ibiro byinshi runaka kunywa akaji karimo agasukari ngo ni ikibazo. Izi ji rwose urayinywa ukagenda nta kibazo. Avuga ku mazi y'Inyange, amazi meza cyane unywa ugashira inyota, amazi meza ndetse n'ibindi bikorwa bigiye bitandukanye. Aravuga ati CVL iciye mu makampani atandukanye ariyo NPD, Ruriba Clays ndetse Rio Contractors ndetse na East African Granite Industries, mu by'ukuri zakoze akazi gakomeye mu kubaka ibikorwa remezo muri kino gihugu cyacu. Mugisha rero turacyari kumwe akomeza kumbwira ndetse no kubwira abanyarwanda n'abantu bose bakurikiye iyi live broadcast hano kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villa, adusobanurira mu by'ukuri ibindi bikorwa bigiye bitandukanye CVR yagiye igiramo uruhari. Mr. Emmanuel Mugisha, CVR is involved in promoting regional cooperation and mainly strategically through sports. You know, there are few people who really understand. Why would you involve or invest heavily in regional cooperation, and then you choose sport as a drive or as a conduit to bring together participants from East and East Africa, neighboring countries, and more? Tell us why you chose sport as a vehicle to enhance such cooperation in the region.
One of the key advantages of sports is that sports is the one thing, no matter where you go in the world, whatever culture they have, whatever language they speak, you will find a sports element. People will always play sports. Sports doesn't need you to speak the same language. It doesn't need you to come from the same region. It doesn't need any of that. When people are playing sports, they are united as one. And so sports is a heavy, heavy pillar in building regional cooperation. So because of these sports, for example, golf in itself, it has a unique positioning whereby no matter what age you are, as you hear, you have, this is the one sport where people with handicaps play very well.
Yes.
And so because golf allows you, whatever age you are, whatever weight that you are carrying, whatever, you can play this sport. And so this is why you see on the green now you have CEOs, you have directors, you have mayors, you have people who are in spaces of making great decisions, but they take time to come and spend this time together. And we believe that's a great opportunity for us to enhance building our cultures, bringing together business people in different areas to come on a common table, play a sport together, but also start having conversations that might not be possible maybe if you try to start it in a boardroom, but you can start it on a sports field. And so that's why we thought it is very, very important to invest in sports, because it gives us that unique opportunity.
Clever you are. So impressed. You know, CVR stands for excellence, and this transformation journey is there to be seen by everyone. It's something you cannot deny. Everybody can see it. The journey is long, though, and I believe, and I'm very sure that you are more equipped now, more than ever, to really make this transformation journey even more and bigger and better. Mr. Musha, thank you so much. I'm going to call or have on plateau the person in charge of East African Granite Industries to speak more in details about the role of East African Granite in this transformation journey. Earlier with Mugisha, we spoke about the infrastructure. We spoke about what East African Granite has done. We spoke about having a house today and don't have East African Granite floor in your house. It's something that you really, really can't have. You know, it's something like maybe driving a car without tires or having a car without engine. It's as bad as having a house without East African Granite in your house. Please tell us, introduce yourself to people who are listening to us, and also talk to us about who is East African Granite and what do they stand for.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be with you here. East African Granite Industries is a big company. My name is Chizere Muhizi Krizorog. I'm a commercial manager in East African Granite Industries. The background as the East African Granite Industries will go through, but mainly East African Granite Industries is a local company, manufacturing company based here in Rwanda that is invested in mining of granite blocks to produce granite tiles. So what we produce here in Rwanda is the local sourced material where we can produce different items from the local stones. So the company is 100% Rwanda. There is no international imports that comes to our company to produce the granite. It's a local material, 100% made. The reason why we can call it 100% made in Rwanda. So the company is here in Rwanda. People who work in East African Granite Industries, they are 100% Rwandans. We operate from Nyagatare, Rutaraka, and our product is everywhere here in Kigali in different facilities, including the sport facilities. So here in the golf games, we participated as a Crystal Ventures group participated, but mainly focusing on East African Granite Industries. We'll go through and let you know what about the company in general.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chizere. The East African Granite has really played a huge role in people's lives.
Sure, that's true.
The transformation journey could not be possible without living in a good house with the good materials, with all the infrastructure, all the projects that you've been embarked on. People are still asking, if I need the East African granite products, how can I get them? Where can I get them? Who can I talk to? Where can I contact? They are available everywhere in the market, you know. So you can please help people to understand you need East African granite products. You can get them from here, and you can contact us maybe later when we'll be done. We'll be hopefully share the details of where to get, but it's easier when you tell people directly, and then it really to relate, and also they'll be able to know and understand.
Thank you very much. That's a very good question. East African granite industries products are, I can say, everywhere. So the main production unit is in Nyagatare, but here in Kigali you have a showroom near Kinamba to Gachinjiro. Included our showroom, you can even find our materials, our products in our distributors. Many distributors in Gachinjiro, others at Remera, others in Rubavu, Musanze, different city you can get our products. So apart from that, you can even visit our website to see what about the products, what about the East African granite industries. So far, you can even contact us on our telephone or mobile to let us or to let you know where you can find the items. It is not necessary to go to the production unit in Nyagatare, not necessary to come to our selling point in Kigali. You can even go through our dealers. So we are focusing a lot to the dealers, distributors. We are giving them strength so that they can distribute our materials, our slabs, our tiles, our whatever, what we produce all, so that you cannot miss them. You can find them easy in different corners.
Bwana Cyizere sori ushinzwe ibikorwa by'ubucuruzi na marketing cyangwa se no kwamamaza mu kigo cya East African Granite Industries, aravuga ati ibikorwa byacu biri hirya no hino mu gihugu, singomba kuza ku factory cyangwa se ku ruganda Nyagatare, ahubwo dukorera hirya no hino mu gihugu. Ati ushaka ibikorwa byacu wabibona, ushaka product zacu wazigura hirya no hino. Ati East African Granite yagize uruhare rukomeye mu mibereho myiza y'Abanyarwanda mu kubaka ubukungu ndetse n'ubukire, kuko nimba East African Granite mu by'ukuri ikora akazi gakomeye mu kuempoweringa cyangwa se mu gukorana n'abadistributeri cyangwa se abadistributors, abantu bashinzwe gusakaza ibikorwa byabo hirya no hino mu gihugu. Mu by'ukuri gukorana na East African Granite byanga bikunze harimo amafaranga, kuko aba ari umucuruzi, ariko bigafasha kugira ngo ibikorwa byanyu bigere ku baturage mu buryo bworoshye kandi bibagereho neza. East African Granite ni imwe muri company iri mu muryango mugari wa CVL Crystal Ventures Limited, ikaba ikora ibintu bijyanye n'amaslabs. Slabs ubwo no kuvuga ngo
slabs ni amabuye maremare akozwe ashyirwa mu gikoni cyangwa se mu laboratoire, maremare ashobora kujya kuri metero 2 cyangwa se kurenga no kugera ahandi. Tukagira amakaro yo gushyira hasi, no tiles in different sizes mu ngano nyinshi zitandukanye. Tukagira amakaro yo gushyira ku nkuta cyo bita wall claddings, asa neza agaragara mu buryo butandukanye, amabara menshi atandukanye. Umwihariko dufite rero ushobora gutekerezaho aho bitandukanye East African Granite itandukanye n'izindi nganda. Inganda ni nyinshi mu Rwanda, mu gihugu, inganda ni nyinshi mu bindi bihugu by'amahanga, ariko hano muri East African Granite Industries ushobora kuhabona ikaro riri 100% stone, donc ikaro ri 100% ibuye. Ntago twongeraho andi ma product tuvana hanze cyo bita chemical addition. There is no top coat, nta kintu twongeraho hejuru, ni ibuye 100% dupolishinga ukarishyira hasi. Niyo mpamvu tuvuga ngo our tiles, our slabs they are 100% green. Iyo tuvuze green byumvikana cyane ku bantu bazi ibintu by'ubuziranenge, ibidukikije, uvuga ngo ni produit cyangwa se igicuruzwa kirengera ibidukikije ku rugero rw' 100%. Mpereye ku cyo wavuze rero cyangwa se watinzeho tunagamije muri aya marushanwa, uruhare twagize mu myaka 30 kugeza ubu ngubu nka East African Granite Industries, urugendo rwa Crystal Ventures muri rusange ni rurerure, rurimo ibice byinshi bitandukanye nk'uko bahoze babikubwira babiciyemo, ariko twibanze kuri siporo. Noneho twagize uruhare mu kijyanye n'inyubako nini zikorerwamo siporo, cyo bita sport facilities. Duhere kuri stade Amahoro, ni inyubako nini igirira abanyarwanda benshi akamaro, abanyarwanda muri rusange, abakora siporo, abayikunda n'abatayikora, abakunda kwireba. Tukagenda kuri BK Arena.
Utararengaho abanyarwanda ngira ngo bari muri stade Amahoro ubwo nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda yarahiraga manda ye aherutse gutorerwamo n'abanyarwanda ejo bundi. Ngira ngo abantu babonye ukuntu stade Amahoro rwose ari inyubako y'icyerekezo. East African Granite rero ndetse na companies zitandukanye za Crystal Ventures zabigizemo uruhare mu iyubakwa ry'iyo stade. Ubwo iryo karo bararibonye abanyarwanda, buriya barabanga ibikorwa birivugira, buriya kubwira abantu ikintu batarabona biragora, ariko uwageze muri stade cyonse cyo byanga bikunze yarabibonye. N'uwabonye kuri televiziyo ngira ngo yabonye ukuntu iyo stade imeze. Ushaka kugira ikaro nk'iryo rero iwawe mu rugo, nta handi wajya kuri East African Granite Industries bakaguha iryo karo ritariho coating, ritariho chemicals, ritariho ibyo bintu byose bongeraho by'ibicupuri kuko bajya bakunda kubivuga, ahubwo ibuye original twibanire ritazasaza n'ibindi.
Yego, ibyo uvuga nibyo ni ibuye 100% ritafite ikindi cyongeweho. Noneho undi mwihariko rero twazanye muri uyu mwaka abantu bifuza kumenya muri ya marushanwa turimo, dufite mbere twacuruzaga santimetero 2 rifite umubyimba munini, abantu bamwe bakinu bavuga ati se rirahenze, na amabuye yagenewe inyubako nini. Ubu noneho twakoze irindi buye rito ya rifite thickness 15 mm, umubyimba mutoya kurisha kuribona ku giciro hafi kimwe cya kabiri cy'igiciro cya gisanzwe. Twakoze nka second grade cyangwa se indi karite ya kabiri, umuntu wese ashobora kwisanzura ku buryo nawe rwose ni karibu muri East African Granite Industries, ni igiciro ushobora kwisangaho ukatugurira, none n'ibindi bikaza byoroshye no muri rusange ku banyarwanda.
Murakoze cyane rwose Bwana Cyizere kutugezaho ibikorwa bya East African Granite ndetse n'uburyo East African Granite yagize uruhare rukomeye muri transformation journey y'imyaka 30 na liberation y'igihugu mu iterambere ry'abanyarwanda, mu kure mu bukire ndetse n'ubuzima bwiza, ndetse n'uburyo mwagiye mubihuza na siporo, ibikorwa remezo mwagizemo uruhare, ndetse n'uburyo golf nayo ari mwe mu mikino mwashyizemo imbaraga nyinshi kugira ngo agenda yanyu cyangwa se ibyo mwiyemeje kugeraho bibashe gukora. Murakoze cyane, mwakoze kubana natwe uyu munsi. Ubwo turakomeza ikiganiro, mwebwe murakoze cyane kuri kano kanya kanyu keza muduhaye. Thank you so much, Mr. Cyizere, the Communications and Marketing Director of East African Granite Industries, sharing us what East African Granite Industries stands for and what the impact they've had in this whole journey. Shortly, we are seeing the live broadcast of the game. We can see people are playing, people are enjoying the game of golf, and we are going to have more guests joining us from CVL. As I would like to tell you more, CVL is an umbrella, a holding company with the many companies. We'll speak with some of the directors here on the plateau. We might not be able to have everyone within the CVL, but we'll speak with some of them. We are taking a short break to also do some commercials and show you what is going on the golf course. Shortly after the short break, we'll be back with more guests from CVL.
During life's moments, laying hooks, giving away, making moves, breakfast with family, Inyanje is always there. Whatever the occasion, whatever the moment, always ask for Inyanje.
Joining us on the plateau is Mr. Joseph Mugisha, the head of engineering at Rio Contractors, to talk to us about everything about Rio Contractors, which is one of the big companies in CVL portfolio. He's going to talk to us about what is it that Rio Contractors stand for, what they are doing, how they are doing what they are doing, and their impact in this transformation journey. Mr. Joseph, introduce yourself introduce yourself to the Rwandans and the people who are following us. About briefly introduce your contractors, which is the leading player in Rwanda commercial construction sector with a track record of delivering world-class projects. We know. Some of us know, but some people don't know. You know, please, as a leading infrastructure project and construction company, please introduce yourself and tell us how all this that is happening, how are you putting them through?
Thank you, Moses. It's a great opportunity to be here and to talk about Real Contractors. Real Contractors is a local Rwandan company that has been spearheading and leading in this sector of construction. It started way back in 2005, and for about 19 years, it's been a big player in this construction industry. So it started as a real estate development company, and now it has grown to a company that can take on major projects, world-class projects. It has grown together with our country's growth, and here we are taking on big and major projects. Of course, thanks to the leadership, thanks to the continuous innovation and dedication to quality, that we have been able to reach where we are right now.
Rio Contractor is committed to excellence, emphasizing the dedication to quality, innovation, contributing to Rwanda development, particularly in the sports and tourism sectors. What are those key projects that Rio Contractors really played a huge role and showcase this innovation and quality, the dedication to excellence as you stand for? The key highlights, the key projects that Rio Contractor has been part of.
Thank you, Moses. I think some of the key projects, like my colleagues who are before me said, Amahoro Stadium has been one of the big projects that Real Contractors has delivered. This was one of our biggest projects, and this project, why it's very important to us is that we were able to showcase Rwandan talent and how, you know, as a local company, we are able to deliver such world-class projects. So that's one of the projects.
I can see Huye and Pele stadiums.
Yeah, we have Huye and Pele Stadium. These were in the sports sector, and you know the deadlines that were with these projects, and we managed to deliver them on time and with the right quality. For Huye, you know, it was a stadium that didn't meet the CAF standards, but within a short time we managed to, you know, bring it to that level of a world-class stadium within a short time. The same as Pele Stadium, which had to host a FIFA event where we played a major role in upgrading it, renovating it, for it to be able to host a major FIFA event.
You just answered my question, because
yes.
I was going to ask you about how Rio Contractors positioned itself as a sporting destination infrastructure and project construction company, and hosting all these major events for CAF and all FIFA qualifiers games. Everybody who has been at Tipere Stadium and Huye Stadium, they know the big role that Rio Contractors has played in this. Let's talk about sports tourism. When we talk about sport tourism, I'll talk about it later, but as we are speaking about the infrastructure, there is Zaria Court project that is going on. I saw the rendering, I saw the project. The project is ongoing. People will need to know, why is this Zaria Court being constructed? Because when they see it being built, they say, like, who is after this? Because after delivering the Amahoro Stadium, people are now waiting to see how would Zaria Court project would it be like. Introduce it and also talk about the integration of sports infrastructure in this aspect.
Thank you, Moses. I think Zaria Courts is one of those projects that as real contractors we have focused on to put our foot into the sports arena. Zaria Court is a project that is right next to Amahoro Stadium. It's a top-notch accommodation facility that will complement both Amahoro and BK Arena to accommodate, sports tourists, fans, athletes who will be participating in events on those major facilities. So Zaria Court has been designed to cater for the needs of the sports personnel. It's equipped with some of the state-of-art, facilities like a wellness center. It has fitness centers. It has a running track. It has about two five-a-side football pitches. All these will help the sports personnel who will be accommodated in that facility to help them, participate in their events. Yep.
Yeah, you were masters in strengthening local capacity as a local company, as you just mentioned, committed to excellence, innovation, and creativity. The commitment to local development highlight the role of Rio Contractors Limited efforts to strengthen the local capacity, including training, employing Rwandans, ensuring that the skills and expertise required for the large-scale project remain within the country.
Yeah, Real Contractors actually, funny enough, it has been known as the Academy of Construction Professionals here on the local market. So if any company that comes from abroad and it needs construction professionals, they normally go to Real Contractors. So, but we've been intentional on this journey of developing local capacity. Of course, we have what they call the YPP, Young Professionals Program, that helps develop young people right from the university and give them the skills that they need to participate in this construction sector. We have MOUs that we have signed with IPRCs, TVETs, and we give a lot of school internships to young people. And also, we partner with the Institution of Engineers. They bring along their graduate engineers for us to train and give and pass on these construction skills to them.
Supporting local sports tourism is part of the key agenda for Rio Contractors. Can you reiterate on Rio Contractors' commitment to building infrastructure that supports sports tourism, further positioning Rwanda as a premier destination for international sports? You spoke about it, but briefly, how are you positioning Rwanda as a premier sports destination through the workmanship of Rio Contractors?
Yeah, as a construction company, we have positioned ourselves to become a developer in sports facilities, to become a contractor in sports facilities. So we are building internal capacities to take on major projects, but also we are putting in place partnerships, because some of these skills cannot easily be found on the local market. So we have built partnerships with major players in the world to make sure that we can pull off major sports facilities.
As we close, can you briefly touch on Rio Contractors' future projects and ambitions to become a leading player in commercial construction projects?
Yeah, as real contractors, of course, we are committed to innovation. We shall continue to innovate so that we position ourselves for these major projects. Of course, we are eyeing, of course, big projects, stadiums that will be built in this country. I think there's been talk of Formula One, and so we are positioning ourselves. Yeah, we are positioning ourselves to be able to participate in these major projects that will come along.
It means the message is very clear. You don't need to look abroad. Leo Contractors is here, and they've got you. Kindly, as we are closing, also please a message to the audience and stakeholders and people who have ambition to be part of the video contractors team and more. And as you mentioned about the YPP, you mentioned about the Society for Engineers. You know, as a head engineer, I think there's a as you spoke, you know, every engineer who is graduated from university, they look around the country and say, which company can I work for to be part of this transformation journey? Where can I be? And what is your your remarks as you are closing to the audience about everything real contractors and people who aspire to be like who you are today?
Yeah, thank you. Real Contractors, of course, is committed to the journey of building local capacity, but I would want to end by mainly thanking our stakeholders, especially our clients who trust us with their projects. I would also want to thank our leadership, CVL group that we are part of, for also trusting us to take on these projects and supporting us in the many ways. So, of course, for the young people, we are looking for the best engineers, and Real Contractors is a company to work for. And be sure you will get the skills that you want with Real Contractors.
So, young engineers, the message from Mr. Joseph Mugisha, the head engineering to Real Contractors is very clear. If you have skills, if you're an engineer, and you have skills, you have ambition, you want to be part of the journey, you are an innovator, and you don't quit, you work hard. Real Contractors there. Through different channel, the YPP, young professionals, the engineers group, and more. They will be there to work with you as long as you have skills and innovation to put on table. Ladies and gentlemen, golfers, people who are live, we were with Mr. Joseph Mugisha, the head engineering at Rio Contractors, part of the CVR group. Banyarwandakazi, twari turi kumwe na Bwana Joseph Mugisha, ushinzwe engineering department muri company yitwa CVRD. Yarari maratubwira uburyo ndetse n'akazi gakomeye company nka CVL yakoze muri no transformation journey cyangwa se muri no myaka 30 yo gutera imbere, yo kwibohora ndetse kurema ubukire ndetse no kurema ubuzima bwiza. Yatangiye avuga icyo Real Contractors ari cyo akazi ikora, ivuga ko ni company yo mu Rwanda ishinzwe kubaka ibikorwa remezo bigiye bitandukanye, birimo imihanda, birimo sport facilities cyangwa se amastade akinirwamo imikino itandukanye. Yatanze urugero rwa Amahoro Stadium yubatswe iranje yavuguruwe vuba ahangaha, abantu bagiye mwirahira ry'umukuru w'igihugu w'u Rwanda uheretse gutorwa vuba, Perezida Paul Kagame, babonye ukuntu Stade Amahoro imeze. Real Contractors yagize uruhare rukomeye mu iyubakwa ry'iyo stade. Yavuze ama stade nka Huye Stadium ndetse na Pele Stadium. Abantu bareba umupira w'amaguru mu Rwanda bazi izo stade ukuntu zimeze, ndetse yavuze uburyo barimo barakora akazi gakomeye kuri projet yitwa Zaria Courts Project. Ni projet ifite akamaro gakomeye mu cyo bita sports tourism cyangwa se iterambere rya siporo biciye mu bikorwa by'ubukera rugendo. Ni projet iri iruhande rwa Beka Arena ndetse n'Amahoro Stadium, kugira ngo bakore icyo bita world class facilities zitanga luxury experience for athletes, cyangwa se experience yo ku rwego rwo hejuru ku batlete batandukanye cyangwa se ku bakinnyi bakina imikino itandukanye, yaba basket, yaba football ndetse n'indi mikino izajya ikinirwa hariya hafi ya Stade Amahoro ndetse na Beka Arena, ndetse n'abantu bazajya baza gusura igihugu cy'u Rwanda ariko bagakina gukora siporo bikazajya mu buryo bworoshye biborohera gukoresha aho hantu. Yavuze commitment kuri local development, avuga uburyo bari committed cyangwa se bashira imbaraga nyinshi kugira ngo badevelope cyangwa se bazamure kapasite cyangwa se ubushobozi bw'abenjeniyeri b'Abanyarwanda barangije amashuri atandukanye y'igihugu, bafite ubumenyi butandukanye, baciye amaprograme bakorana atandukanye, yaba urugaga rw'abenjeniyeri ndetse n'amaprograme yitwa YPP Young Professionals, cyangwa se urugaga rwo kuzamura abana bakiri batoya kugira ngo babashe kuba batera imbere mu buryo bwo kubona imirimo ndetse no kwiteza imbere. Asoza avuga ko mu by'ukuri ibikorwa remezo byubakwa mu buryo buri commercial, yaba amastade, yaba imihanda, yaba amazu akomeye ari commercial ndetse n'andi atandukanye, Rio Contractors Limited iriteguye kugira ngo ijye muri ibyo bikorwa. Avuga kandi yuko bari committed kuri future cyangwa se mu iterambere ndetse n'ibikorwa byo gukomeza gukora ku hazaza, uburyo igihugu gikomeza gutera imbere. Rio Contractors nayo iri tayari iriteguye kugira ngo ibashe kuba yakomeza gukora. Asoza ashima Abanyarwanda babizeye kugira ngo bakomeze kubana nabo muri kino gihe cya transformation journey y'imyaka 30. Shortly we are going to receive interviews from the course with my turacyari kuri Kigali Golf Resort and Villas, turacyakurikirana umukino wa golf witwa CVL Interclub Golf Challenge, twizihiza imyaka 30 yo kwibohora igihugu cy'u Rwanda. Urwo rugendo rumazemo imyaka igeze kuri 30 rwibohoye. Uruganda rwitwa CVL cyangwa se company ikomeye ya CVL group of companies, zirimo company nyinshi zitandukanye zikora ibikorwa bitandukanye hano mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda, zirimo Inyange Industries, zirimo Ruriba Clays, zirimo East African Granite Industries, zirimo Isco Security, zirimo n'izindi nganda zigiye zitandukanye. Muri ino group of companies kwa CVL ifite akamaro gakomeye, yakoze ibintu bikomeye muri transformation journey cyangwa se mu guha Abanyarwanda guhitamo uburyo bagomba kubaho ndetse n'uburyo bakora business zabo, bakora babona amafaranga kandi biteza imbere bagira n'ubuzima bwiza. Ahangaha mu kanya gatoya tugiye kwakira undi muyobozi muri company imwe yo muri CVL. Shortly we are going to receive another leader in one of the companies here in CVL, the company that many people familiarize with themselves with. I believe if you are in Rwanda or you are living in the neighboring countries of Rwanda, one way or another, you have either drunk, I'm not saying drunk of being drunk for alcohol, but you know when you say drinking in past, drunk has come in. You either drank water, juice, yogurt, butter, you ate butter, you know, you drink milk, echivuguto, you know, and many more. Inyange is a leading industry in beverages and food. and other consumables that has been produced by Inyanje Industries. I had the privilege to talk with Inyanje in various occasions, but today it's a special occasion. We are celebrating 30 years of Liberation Journey. Joining me is Mr. Innocent Rukundo, the Deputy Managing Director of Inyanje Industries. Mr. Rukundo, welcome to Kigali Golf Resort and Villa.
Thank you for receiving us.
We are here specifically because, Mr. Rukundo, you made it possible, you and your team, the wider community of CVL, Inyanje specifically. For me, Inyanje is a bit personal because I'm a big fan of all your products, specifically water and juice, you know, because and yogurt. My children love yogurt. Quickly introduce yourself, introduce Inyanje Industry to the wider audience, and the leading Inyanje Industries Rwanda is a leading non-alcoholic beverage manufacturer producing diverse range of products, including water, juices, milk. Speak to the recent launch of MPP as part of Inyanje vision and meet the demand of locally beyond in a strong focus on the Pan-African market. Before you answer that question, can you allow me to have the interviews from the golf course so that we can be able to show, and then shortly we'll be more into the details. Okay.
Nubundi turacyari rero muri CVL Golf Tournament ni edition ya 4 ariyo mpamvu rero ubu ngubu noneho tugiye kujya mu bamwe mu bari gukina hanyuma tukaganira tukumva uko irushanwa ririmo riragenda. I'm with the big man here, so let us start with a short introduction.
Nitwa Mark Mugarura, abandu mu consultant muri marketing. Bakeneye ibintu bijanye na business development na marketing. Baba telefoni zanjye bakantelefona.
Ego nta kibazo. Hanyuma urimo urakina ino CVL Golf Tournament iri kuba ku nshuro ya 4. Ni inshuro kangahe uyikinnye?
Ni inshuro ya 3 ngira ngo. Last year ari nziza. Nubwo urabona turacambaye impira yabo ya last year. Tunaza kubona impira yabo y'ibindi. Ariko ni event iri prominent buri mwaka kuva dufungura iyi course yacu nsha CVL n'abantu twana cyane NPD Inyanje companies zabo zose bara supporting umukino wa golf kandi twishimira cyane.
Hanyuma umukino uracyakomeje navuga ko we nabo muri gukirana musa naho mugezemo hagati mu irushanwa sofa irushanwa rimeze gute, hanyuma urabona ko niva competition imeze gute cyane cyane ko hitabere n'abakinnyi benshi?
No kuko golf no mukino wawe kubgawe ntabwo afite chipe yindi chipe ahubwo ni wowe kubgawe, ariko uyu munsi njewe kubganje ntago bimeze neza cyane
kuko umaze no kubona hit yahanga ugeze mu mazi. So none niki wavuga ukurikije we kubgaye nk'umuntu ukina golf yibona CVL itegura irushanwa nk'iri rizamo abakinnyi baturutse mu bihugu bigiye bitandukanye, nk'umukinnyi wa golf niki ubona, niki wumva wungukiramo by'umwihariko?
Actually nakubwira ku cyo nje bitekerezaho nk'umu businessman cyangwa nk'umu corporate kuko nibwira yuko uyu mukino uracyakeneye ko corporate sector mu Rwanda imenye yuko ingi ari perfect opportunity yabo ku sponsoring kuko binjiye hangaha babona return on investment. Sinzi ko bivuga
ni nuvuga ngo inyungu zirabagarukira
kuko babashizemo ikintu bakavanamo ikintu. Sasa muri corporate sector mu Rwanda hano bagira yabagira akamaro kenshi cyane kuko target market abantu barahangaha decision makers target market so byagena neza.
Hanyuma kugira ngo nkureke unakomeze hano kuri hit biranze ntabwo bikunze, ariko do you expect ko imbere biza gukunda?
Of course niyo hope buri mukinnyi wa golf agira yuko the next shot is better always.
Hanyuma ugeze kuri handicap ya kangahe?
18.
Okay.
Batangira kuri 28 abagabo. ubundi ku 18 nizabona akanya kenshi gahagije nzamanuka ariko ubu ngubu ndacyishimira umukino cyane.
Sa amahirwe masa.
Urakoze cyane.
Hanyuma rero nuko nkuko bimeze turagira tuganira n'abatandukanye barimo bari mu kibuga cyangwa se kuri course twumva ibitekerezo byabo ndetse yewe no kurushanwa rigenda cyane cyane nicyo bishimira by'umwihariko mu ko kubirebana na business ko twagiye tubigarukaho navuga ko biba ari byiza cyane ku bantu bari gukina uko barushaho gukorporatinga cyangwa se kuganira n'abandi ba businessman bagiye batandukanye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the live broadcast here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villa. We are following the live broadcast here at RBA, the game of golf, the 30th Liberation Journey that is spearheaded by CVL, a leading company, a leading group of companies that has a lot of companies that are part of the group. Among them is Inyange Industries. Inyange Industries, people who are living in Rwanda, people who are living in the neighboring countries, in East African countries, in near Rwanda, closer and far, they encountered Inyange products. Among them, water, juice, butter, milk, ichivuguto, and more. Sir, kindly introduce Inyange Industries as a leading non-alcoholic beverage manufacturer, producing diverse range of products, including not limited to water, juice, milk, and speak the recent launch of MPP as part of the Inyange vision to meet the demands of locally produced and beyond of that, with a strong focus on the Pan-African market.
Thank you, Moses, for this good opportunity to speak again about Inyange. Inyange is one of the leading fast-moving goods in Rwanda. It's part of the big family of CVL. CVL, you know, that has been there since almost 30 years now. And Inyange was part of the first companies that CVL introduced in Rwanda, way long since 1997 up to date. Inyange has grown up. If you look at the Inyange history, it has marked the history of Rwanda by starting from 5,000 liters per day. Now we are at almost 800,000 liters a day processing milk. Inyange produces a range of brands, starting by milk that everybody know. We start by milk, and then thereafter in 2001, we start producing water. As of we speak today, Inyange has a variety of brands, starting by water, milk, milky product, you name yogurt, flavored yogurt. You also have the under brand of Inyange. We have also brand of Mukamira, like Mukamira Kivuguto. Many people like Mukamira Kivuguto. You add on also Giheke that produces for the moment the best yogurt in the place in terms of fruit yogurt. Inyange produces a healthy products, juices, water, and brands. These are of high quality. Actually, we might say that the high quality in the region. So far, Inyange is doing well, but in order to continue serving the population by providing healthy food, healthy drinks, juices for any occasion, any moment, Inyange has taken again another big jump by implementing a new factory, which is a milk powder plant, that not only is aiming to satisfy the market in Rwanda, but also beyond Rwanda, as per its vision to be the leading company in beverages and also dairy in East African countries.
Let's talk about your involvement in sports and your commitment in sports sponsorship. And let's discuss about the Inyanje long-term standing commitment to supporting Rwandan sports sector through sponsorship of major events such as the Tour de Rwanda and the Rwanda Basketball League. We'll talk about that and also a little bit about the game of golf because we're here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villas facility. So Inyanje has been a prominent leader in sponsoring the Tour de Rwanda and the Rwanda Basketball League. Tell us about your involvement and your commitment to sports sponsorships.
Thank you, Moses, about that question. Inyange has started sponsoring sport since 2014, sponsoring the team that is no longer the football team called Isonga during 2 years, 2014, 2016. And we also continued sponsoring big events like Ironman, Rwanda Federation Basketball League, and also the Tour de Rwanda, mainly where we sponsor Tour de Rwanda in terms of fruit, juices, water, and we are looking forward also sponsoring the international bicycle Tour de Rwanda that is upcoming next year. So Inyange, standing about sports, we provide refreshment. So there's no sport without water. So we continue sponsoring even a small event like sports basketball, volleyball, during commemoration tournament, golf international tournament. The partnership with sport sector for Inyange, it's a key. Therefore, we continue have a strong commitment to support sport. All of recent, we have already agreed with the Kepler University that we sponsor the students, so to actually kind of nourishing the youth in terms of being the good sporters. So we sport really gamers. So for Inyange, it's a really key milestone to support to sponsor sport. For the moment, we sponsor Rwanda Basketball League. We sponsor also Tour de Rwanda and Ironman, and also this triathlon that has been happening all of recent in the last month.
There's so many products that stand out for the sports community. Among them is water and juice. Also the preferred sports of choice for Inyanje. You know, you spoke about the sports that you work with and why you made those choices for those sports, and the products, the importance of hydration in nutrition and sports science, positioning Inyange's mineral water and juice essential products to the athlete and the sports enthusiast. Kindly usher on us on this importance of having Inyanje as part of the hydration and sports science mechanism for sports enthusiasts.
Among the mission of Inyange is to provide to the consumers the high quality brands of water, healthy, without any additional flavors or chemicals. So we produce really very high quality of products, and this is a part of the ADN for Inyange, and we continue doing so because sport requires to have water, which is of health. That's why for our water that we produce for sports, for instance, for athletes, it's from the springs of waters that we don't get it from the water utility because it might have less properties. So for us, the quality is mandatory and is part of our core values to continue providing juices, water, yogurt at any moment to give better health for sports people.
As we are still continuing with the interview with Mr. Innocent Rukundo, the Deputy Managing Director of Inyanje Industries. We are having a live broadcast of the 30th Interclub Golf Challenge, CVL 30th Interclub Liberation Golf Challenge happening here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villa, of which more than 400 golf members participated starting yesterday because they could not be all in play at once at this facility. Some played yesterday and some are playing today. And later in the evening, we are going to have a prize-giving ceremony and the gala dinner happening here at Kigali Golf Resort and Villa. And we are speaking the importance and the role of CVL through their subsidiaries through this transformation journey of 30 years in liberation, giving people choice to create wealth and having a good health. Mr. Innocent Rukundo, the Deputy Director of Inyanje Industries, is talking to us the role of Inyanje in this transformation journey, the products they offer, and the importance of them being part of the sponsorship of sports. Among many is Tour de Rwanda, Golf Challenge, which they got the game of golf, the cycling, which is Tour de Rwanda, the triathlon, the Ironman, and the basketball league. And also the support you are doing with the Kepler to nourish the student. As we are closing, can we speak about connect the CVL and the Golf Challenge? Inyanje, as a proud member of CVL, can we connect CVL and the Golf Challenge?
Moses, Inyange being part of the bigger family of Christo Venture, under the umbrella of Christo Venture, we have been supporting golf challenges since 2018 up to date, and we continue doing it. So we keep not only the youth healthy, fit, but we also keep those golfers also fit at any time, any moment.